Hi everyone, my name is Lexi Jong and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a quick Chantecaille haul with some swatches. I literally just received my new Chantecaille Fall Collection order, I guess about an hour ago. And I also just recently received over the weekend the rest of my orders from the Sylvie sale that happened, I guess it's been several weeks now. So I'm going to show you everything that I got and then we're going to swatch the new items. I'm going to start off with this. This is the La Chrome Luxe Eye Duo in Tibet, and I had originally purchased this during the Sylvie sale, but the one that I received was damaged, and so they sent me a replacement, and you can see that that is gorgeous. So I didn't get a chance to swatch this last time because it was too messy. So here are the two shades. We've got a darker shade and a lighter shade. And there we go. So those look really pretty. So we have this pretty neutral brown with some shimmer, and this is more of a taupe shade. It definitely has more of those gray undertones to it, but there's a little bit of warmth with the shimmer. The shimmer has a little bit of a goldish tint to it. The other items that I ordered from the Sylvie sale and just received were some brushes. So I'm gonna open these and go through these with you. This first brush is the Shade and Sweep eye brush. And this, I believe, came out last fall with the luminescent eye shades, you know, the ones with the elephant, the rhino, and so forth. And I never picked this one up because I really do like using the natural hair brushes that I typically use. But I decided I wanted to try and see how this one goes because I have the Buff and Blur brush from them and I really like it. And for a synthetic brush, that one works really well. So this is synthetic. Now everything is going to be vegan and this is it. So we will test this out after I wash it and see how that goes. The next brush that I picked up is the foundation and mask brush. And I mean, all of these brushes are very soft. You can tell that they feel like nylon, and this one I bought specifically for face masks. So I will be using this one specifically for that. And then another brush that I picked up, this is the Sculpt brush, and this one was recommended to me by Iredale, and this came up in her Feud Awards as one of her favorite brushes. You can see that it's got this angle here, and it seems like a really lovely brush. And you can see that it's definitely longer in the back, so you have a little bit more flexibility and give here, a little bit firmer in the front. And it just seems really nice. I actually want to try it for foundation as well. With the fall collection, I also ordered another brush, and that is this one. This is the Eye Blend Petite Pinceau Paupière brush. So it's the Eye Blend brush. So I wanted some sort of like soft smudgy brush, so that's why I picked this one. And you can see that it should be good for that. It does have more of a dome shape, but it's pretty firm with the short bristles, very soft. So I'm eager to try this one out. A couple other things I just recently ordered. I purchased the Faux Seal Longest Lash Mascara. And this is the one that is more expensive on the website. There are two of them. I think one is Faux Seal and one is Faux Seal Longest Lash. And I mean, people say it is amazing and it has like benefits to your eyelashes, keeping them healthy and so forth. So I was really eager to try this one out. And with the 20% off code, I couldn't resist. Yeah. Another item I picked up is the Brightening Eye Kajal. And this is the shade Nude. I believe there is only the one shade. My lid's a little tight. All right, I got it off. I really didn't want to end up damaging the tip, but I did just a little bit. You can see I touched it when I was pulling it off. But let's see how this goes. Very soft and creamy, and that's the shade. So I wanted to test this one out, you know, closer to the waterline, possibly in the waterline, see how that goes for me. Now for the fall collection, and this is the packaging for the Eye Trio, and on the back it says an exclusive palette of 3 flattering elephant embossed eye shine shades. We have Selenki, which is burnished gold, Nanu for soft taupe, and Red Earth, strong copper. The palette gives back to Space for Giants, a Kenyan nonprofit, and their Walk for Giants, a trek through one of Africa's great elephant corridors, raising funds and awareness to protect their ancient migratory landscape. The palette has a net weight of 7 grams or 0.25 ounces, and it's made in Italy. As with all Chantecaille products, there's no animal testing. There are also no parabens. It's phthalate-free, fragrance-free, and gluten-free. This is the palette inside the box. So you can see that this has a little bit of a mirror finish. It is shiny. And then this is like it feels like a metal plate that is attached to the top with the picture of the elephant. So I believe this part's metal. And the palette itself actually feels like it's made out of metal as well. Inside we have a mirror. And then I've got the eye brush and the 3 elephant shades. And just so you know, these are magnetic pans, so if they're not perfectly centered, you know, you can twist them. Taking a look at this brush, we do have a little brush here with kind of a traditional brush head, and you can see that it is a mini version. This is the Shade and Sweep in the black, and this is the one with the trio, so you can see that there's definitely a size difference. This palette, again, is reusable. You have the dots on the back where you can stick in a pin to remove the shades. And these are part of the Shine eye shades, which they sell individually in pans, and then you can create your own palette. I do have some of those already, but I really want to do a wear test on these before I film an actual review. So just going to do some arm swatches right now. These are the 3 shades. I tried not to pick up any of the overspray on there since that will be going away. Let's go ahead and swatch these. I feel like that's a little bit light with this lightest shade. I'm gonna add a second layer. Taking a look at these shades, my guess is that Selenki, the burnished gold, is this one down here. We have Red Earth, the strong copper in the middle, and then Nanu, the soft taupe up here at the top. All 3 of these are a satin formula. Now, the lip veils, they say they're an ultra hydrating lipstick enriched with Fair Wild certified organic baobab oil that leaves a luminous veil of pure hydrating color on lips. And just like the trio, these lip veils also have a portion of proceeds going to charity to help save the elephants. This first shade that I pulled out is Plumeria, and you can see the box shade will match the shade inside. This does have the traditional lip veil packaging. We've got the square tube with the magnetic closure and the elephant on it, which does denote the fact that it will be a part of the charity program. So Plumeria is described as a soft plum. I'm gonna swatch this right below the eye trio. So here's one swipe, and then we'll build up at the end here. Next up, we have Acacia. And last but not least, we have Tamarind, which was described as a cinnamon brown. Perhaps I have the soft plum mixed up. I don't really recall. I remember for sure that Tamarind was described as cinnamon brown, and this one is definitely going to be brown, but it's got like that reddish base to it, so it's not gonna look like a 90s brown on the lips. Definitely will have like a hint of that, but more like the trend that's returning with an update. So this is Tamarind. Here we have Acacia, and it definitely has strong reddish rose tones to it. So it's going to be deep. It's definitely on the warmer side. And then Plumeria is definitely cooler toned than either of the others, but I wouldn't consider it plummy at all. It's definitely more rosy to me. I would say that Plumeria is a medium rose shade with the slightest hint of plum in it. It's definitely not what I would consider a plum shade. All of these shades I think look gorgeous. I knew that these eye trio shades were going to be pretty warm toned, and I have to say I was hoping that we would have something a little bit more grayer, you know, more like the elephant hide. So to me, that's more, you know, of that grayish brown shade. So I was hoping something would look a little bit more like that. These are definitely more brown, not so much gray, even this taupe shade. And then the swatches for the lip veils, they all look very pretty. If I had to pick just one, I would pick Plumeria, but again, that's without actually seeing it on my lips. I would happily start testing all of these items right now, but unfortunately I am doing wear tests for the products that I have on my face today, so I won't actually be trying any of these out until tomorrow, but I know that these items are selling out quickly, so I wanted to make sure that you could at least see some swatches and, you know, get a little bit of a color description, because seeing these things online is always very challenging. I hope this was helpful, and if you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I hope to see you next time. Again, I will have a review on these items in a few days, but I don't want to leave a first impressions, so I'm going to test everything out and make sure I do a wear test and everything with the eyeshadows as well. Thanks so much. Have a great day. Stay safe and healthy.